Hi, I'm Don Conroe. I want to introduce to you today what we call minute yoga. You know, this gong is the most resonant instrument on earth, and it's used for rejuvenation. It has a healing resonant sound. Actually, we're all gongs. We also resonate, and we call it resonant health. When we have resonant tone in our bodies, we're well, we're relaxed, we're productive, and the future looks bright. When we lose our tone, it seems like we're on the down end of a cycle and things start going bad. I'd like to show you how through doing yoga, a soft workout for 1 minute, here and there throughout the day, is all that you really need to maintain yourself and to keep your resonant tone in your life. And we'll get back to this gong. But I'd like you to try a few exercises with me first. When you go up to a park bench, you'll notice that there are people sitting around and everybody's passive. They're kind of like just resting. Gravity has them and they're just relaxing. That's fine. Gravity keeps us on the earth, but gravity is not always our friend because we tend to be pulled down in old age and we begin to stoop over and we lose our proportion later in life. We seem to shrink. We can stop this. This is what we call unnatural aging. We should always be straight. How do you be straight? Main thing is that you have shoulders that need to go back. And as you know, they go forward more easily. So pull the shoulders back and just raise your chin up and look up. And revolve the shoulders. Now the most important thing though in yoga is not just the exercise of doing this, it's really the breath. Your mind, your moods control your breathing, and when you control your breath, you control your mind. So just inhale deep as you do it, inhaling big circles. It's okay, you can exhale through your mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Blow that old air out. Inhale deep. Hold the breath. Chest out. Full rotation. Hold it. Exhale. Yeah, when you exhale, then you really relax and you roll your neck around and drop the head. It's the shoulders that's so important when you're going about your day. See this? It's a beautiful posture. It's almost like a T. So this posture here, as you inhale, you just bring the arms all the way up till the wrists touching back, and you exhale as you lower. Here, you can see it from the back. You only have to do it a couple of times. What is it good for? Well, you're squeezing right here, your whole neck area. So your thyroid, your parathyroids, all those glands that make your face look beautiful and alive and that protects you from getting viruses are activated. So when you feel like you're susceptible to getting something, just place your hands on your shoulders, inhale up, stretch it up, exhale down. And if you want to do them quickly, you can do it in a shorter amount of time. And then inhale up and hold. And then relax. And when you relax, if you feel any tension, shake it out. You can do it anywhere at any time. I like to do it in the elevator, especially if there's nobody there. Another exercise, a lot of pressure sometimes at home or at the office. where people kind of get in your face or they break your magnetic field. Sometimes on the subway, it's so crowded, and you know how we like to have our space, but pretty soon we get compressed to where we don't have any. If you feel like you've been intruded upon by somebody else's moods and emotions, do this. Legs spread wide. Place the hands on the shoulders again. And this time, just twist from the waist. You're going to feel a little tension right in here as you do it, but that's good. Keep your head looking straight ahead, as though you were looking in the distance. And twist. And use the breath with it. As you come forward, inhaling. So it's an exhale with each elbow. Then inhale and hold. Bring the arms up, stretch up, and exhale and release. It's very simple. What this does is it breaks the magnetic field, and as soon as you quit, you reestablish your presence or your aura again. It brings it up. There's some other ways to use this. One thing that's very good is to take the hands all the way up. Interlock your fingers, stretch up. This is a breath exercise. It's mainly for the upper lobes of the lungs. A lot of times secondary smoke bothers us because this kind of like stays up here, you know, and doesn't get out of the lungs. One way to do that is to stretch the hands up all the way, lean back a little bit, and do the short breath, a little sniffing in and out of the nose, and concentrate just on the stomach. On this short breath, you push in with the navel, and when you inhale, stomach comes out again. You may have to practice it a few times, but it's all the way up, look up, inhale deep, stretch, I like to say ta, because it's a sound that is totally relaxing. It means change. Good. So this is when you need to get air into the upper part of your lungs. Also, this is a flying exercise, by the way. This is an exercise that you do when you want to protect yourself. So this is flying and protection. To feel safe and secure, you do like this. Inhale deep, bring the hands up, and release. These are simple 1-minute exercises you can do anywhere. If you feel that your energy is scattered, there's a simple exercise that you can do that's going to center the energy to bring you back to a balance again. So if you feel that excess energy, all that you do is you stick your hands behind you, interlock the fingers like so, and you look up, raise the arms up. You don't want to cause a cramp, just high enough, and look up, push the waist forward a little bit, and do the short breath. Inhale deep. And now just bend forward, bring the arms up, stretch them up. And relax. You're going to feel a little buzzy, but you're going to feel centered, and that's the most important thing. Short breath. Some people believe that we only have so many breaths before we die. So that last breath, we never know when we're going to take it. So, but we do know that the slower that you breathe, the longer that you live. So if we can just a few minutes of the day do a complete slow breath, if you can slow that breath down to just 4 breaths per minute, they say that the pituitary gland awakens and you always feel that you're in the right place at the right time. You have total control over what enters into your own field of emotions. So inhale deep and exhale totally. When you exhale, keep your chest up. Hold the chest out. Inhale deep, coming in the stomach first. Filling the upper chest. Keep the chest up. Exhale. And now inhale deep. Hold the breath. Pull the diaphragm in and up. Chin in. As you exhale, exhale all the air out. Squeeze it out, but keep the chest up. Squeeze it out. Now with all the air squeezed out, hold the breath out and pull the diaphragm up. Ta. Work with the breath. Consciously inhale deep. Hold the breath. Consciously exhale the breath. Squeeze it out. Hold it out. Pull the diaphragm up. This whole area here, if you just a minute or so throughout the day, inhale deep, exhale the air out, hold it out, pull in on the diaphragm, pull up. You won't have problems with your stomach and your intestines and your liver and your gallbladder and all of these things and of the fat accumulating there. It's all it takes. Better to do it once here, another time there, throughout the day, and before you know it, you're going to have a flat stomach. And also your internal organs are going to be toned up. So tone up again with a new exercise.